Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome to a video I wasn't expecting to be making for at least a week. Okay, so basically, what happened today when I got home from my dad's, I had a package, and it was it was the microphone I've been waiting for a good couple weeks. It's arrived over a week early. No, wait. Yeah, pretty much over a week early, so that's pretty badass. And so what I thought I'd do is when I got this new microphone, which is the V-MODA Boompro, if you're interested, is do a comparison between my current setup, which is just a Turtle Beach Px22, and then my new setup, which is Beyerdynamic's Custom 1 Pro and a V-MODA Boompro mic. I will probably put pictures of what each of them look like when I'm talking about them. Firstly, it's going to be talking about the Px22s, which is what I'm using now. This headset I've actually really liked, but the thing is, getting a new like studio quality headphones, it makes you realize just how cheaply like gaming headsets are. I'm not saying they're shit, they're far from shit, because you get good audio and you get a decent mic with some. It depends on the price you spend, to be fair. These cost me, at the time of purchase, I think they were 70 quid, which is £70. I don't know how much that would convert to for dollars, so you'd have to do that yourself. But I know now they've dropped to like £50, so they are pretty cheap now, and you do get quite good quality for what you purchase, basically. Although I'm kind of obsessed with getting the absolute best, so I've spent like way too much time within Audacity just fiddling around with audio settings and stuff. I was thinking of doing this video without editing the audio. When I say editing, I mean adding effects and such. But I will do that because I have my fan on in the background, which will be on when I'm doing using both mics. The main reason is because I just don't like how they sound. Oh, I don't like how this one sounds without. It makes me sound really weird. The Boompro, I'm actually really impressed with, like how good that one is without editing or adding effects to. But okay, I'll give some pros and cons for both, I guess. Obviously, I'll do the pros and cons when I'm actually using the V-MODA Boompro. It's a fucking handful and a half to say. Not gonna lie. Anyway, the pros for the Turtle Beach would be it's a great headset for when you're starting out. You can use it for both your computer and your console, because when you buy this, it comes with some RCA cables that you can plug into. It is a component output or input, and then it leads to like an audio adapter, which the headphone jack of the Turtle Beaches would plug into. And yeah, that's pretty cool. It also comes with some dials that you can change, such as the bass and treble of the game. It has a separate dial for chat, and then it's got a monitoring for your microphone, which is something the V-MODA Boompro doesn't have, but that's understandable because it's a plug-in mic, it's not a headset. So yeah, it doesn't have voice monitoring, which is kind of awkward to get used to when I've been using Turtle Beaches, which all come with monitoring. So it is pretty weird, I will admit. The cons for this, I'd say, it's very cheaply made, and you can tell that when you use something of higher quality. You can tell they're cheaply made. Like, another thing is I can't really wear these for too long because they start to make my head like ache, and I've noticed like on a few occasions I've had headaches just from wearing it too much. But I guess if you're using it in moderation, then it'll be fine. Another pro would be it's got a very good quality microphone, which is what you're hearing at this moment. Not really sure what else I could say for a con, to be honest. There really isn't many cons. There's more pros than there is cons. Like price, that's a pro because it's cheap and it's good for if you're starting out on YouTube. And yeah, one con for me it probably wouldn't affect many other people, but because my setup's like very close together, they give you like fucking 3 feet worth of cable, which is not... I don't need it, so it's like... It doesn't go to waste, but it does, because... Well, it doesn't go to waste, I just kind of like wrap it up and put a thing around it. But it's annoying because it's just a huge clump of wires, which I don't enjoy. I've never liked the fact that they give you shitloads of cable when I don't need it. I can understand why they do it, but I just don't need it, so it's annoying to me. Another thing that's cool is it has a mute, or another pro, is that you can mute the mic. So like if someone walks in, which I've had happen on many recordings, I quickly just switch it off, and then when the person's gone, I switch it back on. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I do. Other than what I've said, I don't really think there is any more pros. So I think what I'll do now is switch on over to the V-MODA. The V-MODA Boompro. I'm still getting used to its name, okay? Give me some slack. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, right, I'm finally back. Hope you didn't miss me too much. And I'm also hoping you can hear the difference in audio quality between the V-MODA Boompro and the Turtle Beach Px22s. If you can't, I would say there's something wrong with your hearing, but it all could be just to do with personal preference. Now, I have a book in front of me now, to do with the Custom 1 Pros. I did just try recording this, but I forgot most of the pros, or the advantages of this headphone. That's why I've got the fucking booklet to kind of remind me, I guess. But these headphones have a lot of advantages with them, mostly because the headphones themselves come with 4 separate audio levels, or audio types. And basically, it's a custom sound slider, is what they call it. Basically, it has 4 positions. Position 1 is when it's closed, I believe. Hang on, I will just go and check. Yeah, when it's the 1, which is light bass, it's pretty much closed. And basically in headphones, when something's closed, when the headphones are on your head and you're playing music, a game, whatever, you more than likely won't be able to hear anything around you, and I can back that up because since getting these headphones, like whenever my mum's shouting me from downstairs or something, or there's been a knock at the door, I've not heard it because I have these on and I'm playing a game or listening to music, and yeah, it pretty much makes you deaf. Well, not deaf, but deaf to everything that's not going on in the headphones, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, they have light bass, which, as you can guess, it's very light bass. Then they have linear, which I believe it's like no bass, it's like just closed headphones, no bass, and I don't really like that. And then the next position, it is vibrant bass, so like the bass really like rumbles the headphones. And then the final one, which is what I actually use, is heavy bass, because when using heavy bass, it makes the headphones semi-open, and when I say semi, why am I saying semi? It's semi. Semi is fucking American, I think. Anyway, when it's on the heavy bass position, they're semi-open, which basically in headphones, open means when they're on you can hear everything around you, but it's only semi and you can barely hear stuff around you. The reason I have it on heavy bass is because 1, I like bass, and 2, I'm not used to not being able to hear my voice when I'm talking. So at the moment I can kind of hear it, but it's mostly just the little mumble, so it's kind of like the kind of stuff, and that's all I can really hear. I can't hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, so it's gonna get some getting used to. It's gonna take some getting used to, but I certainly prefer this over the Px22s. So that's just an advantage of the headphones. I suppose a disadvantage could be if someone walks into my room and I'm playing a game while recording, I won't hear the door. So the chances are, me muting myself, like from a distraction with these headphones on, will be much later. But thankfully, I can silence things in Audacity, so it's all good. So it's not too bad. But I suppose that could be a con, or disadvantage, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's pretty much all I can say about the headphones. Because other than that, they don't have much to them. But I will move on to the V-MODA Boompro, which again, it's taking some getting used to saying. Advantages. It sounds fucking amazing. That's obvious. And that's pretty much the only advantage. There's another one which is like, it's positioned perfectly, so it's not directly in front of your mouth or too far back, which is one thing I forgot to mention with the Px22s. The mic on that, it was really like a really good length, not gonna lie. But at points, if I wanted it to be like in a perfect position, it would be right directly, not in front of my mouth, but in the vicinity of when I said words like H or P. It would hit the mic and make it pop, and that was not good. I didn't like it when it popped or peaked. It was really bad. One thing about this mic that I do find kind of annoying already is the fact it's really sensitive. Like, not sensitive, that's the wrong word. It's very quiet. Like, I don't know how loud I'm talking. I'm just gonna move my right head. I shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. I'm just gonna take the right headphone off so I can actually hear how loud I'm talking. I'm talking pretty damn loudly, I'm not going to lie. So, it's pretty bad because I have to talk like proper loud. The audio's not like incredibly huge or anything, and I can always change the decibels. I can like give it plus 10, 20 or 30, but then the audio's too loud and it picks every fucking thing up in the background like my fan. That's why I don't have any gain on it. But I could try like just talking really quietly and seeing like just how quiet I can talk before it doesn't pick me up. Another plus with the V-MODA is it comes with a Y adapter. If you don't know what a Y adapter is, it's got a plug that you plug something into, which goes to two male ends, one for headphones and the other for microphones. I had to purchase another cable, which is essentially the same thing with a bit more length, so that I've got the V-MODA plugged into the adapter that came with it, where the mic's plugged into my computer, so that's how I'm talking. The other end of that is plugged into the other cable I've bought, and that cable's plugged into my computer and my audio extension to my TV. So this way, it looks awful. Like, the setup looks very janky, not going to lie. But at the same time, it means I can pretty much do what I did with the Turtle Beaches, but with these. So I'm really quite happy. And yeah, I honestly really like the headphones. Like, the bass and treble in them is it's fantastic. Like, before I even used studio headphones, I was just like, I don't know what the big fuss about them is. I don't think they're much better than these. But now, after using the Beyerdynamics, I can't go back to the Turtle Beaches because the sound quality in them is terrible compared to these. Plus, these are really fucking comfy. They've got like memory foam fucking ear things. The one thing that was annoying, or was a bit of a disadvantage, was these really start to hurt on your ears and head because the earphones start to push in and they kind of make your ears itch/ache if you have big ears like I do. But other than that, once you start to wear them in, which I kind of am doing now, they're much nicer to use and much fucking comfier. And all in all, I'm really fucking happy with everything. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the quality of this. It will be edited, or, you know, effects will be added to it. What I could do is just do like a separate audio segment, like after I've edited this, and just do like, this is what it sounds like without. Maybe, I might just do that. Nah, fuck it, can't be bothered. Not so much can't be bothered, I just think it doesn't sound much different unedited, I'll be honest. The only difference would be there'd be like a buzzing in the background from my tower fan. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Tell me what you thought of both qualities. Honestly, you can bash the Turtle Beaches all you want, or this all you want, because at the end of the day it's your opinion, and I can't change that. My opinion on both: the Turtle Beaches are great if you're starting out, the V-MODA Boompro is great, it's actually outstanding if you're wanting good quality. And I'm not saying the Turtle Beaches give you terrible quality, they give you good quality, but the V-MODA obviously gives you much fucking better quality. But I'll probably I'll probably do some gameplay to this video so it's not boring as fuck to watch. And yeah, but as always, I hope you've enjoyed, and until next time, take care.